Hi, good morning. It's me. Um, Shout out to everyone who's still here. What's up? How's your day? Um, I'm doing some things that I've wanted to do for like 4 years, or even 8. Today, I can do. Like a push-up, for example. Or house dance. I like took a random house dance maybe when I was 15, and I didn't even know what it was. And it wasn't until when I was 20, 5 years later, I literally forgot that I even wanted to do it when I started training. Um, and now I'm 23, so it's been a few years. And I'm quite happy with everything I've learned. Um, but the moral of the story is the time is gonna pass anyway, so like at this point, that's not even a question to me. Oh, I'm gonna be 40. If anything, for me, that's what enables me to do it. It's like, yeah, I don't have time right now, and it's not gonna happen in one day. Like, thank God I have the chance to maybe live till tomorrow and the next day and the next day till I'm 40, if I get so lucky, to keep learning, to maybe try pole dance or comedy or write a book. Like, I want to illustrate a children's book and write it and do the marketing with friends, sell it at little events or big events. There's so much I want to do that I know realistically I shouldn't be pursuing right now. I am actively in the middle of many projects like applying to nursing school, which I'm not even applying yet. I'm still taking prereqs that I need to study for. I'm trying to build my social media presence just so I can have a little bit more impact because I love the work that I want to make. It's authentic. I've worked so hard for so many years to be authentic, to be an authentic writer and creator and mover. And I think obviously everyone has their own story and things that have helped them. And wouldn't it be so beautiful if we all worked really hard to share what helps us, right? So, like an MLM, like when it comes to business and cults, we're so good at recruiting, but why are we not recruiting people to witness us in our lives? So that's what that is, and just trying to be lucky, right? Trying to prep so that maybe if I decide to pursue music, I'm like, oh, cool, I already have like this many followers or people who are willing to stop and give me their attention for a moment, right? The freaking attention economy. But give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. I want you. Look at me, okay? Now look up. Look down. Left, right. This is just where you are right now. And maybe you hate it, maybe you love it, maybe it's comfortable, maybe it's suffocating, but this is where you are. Do you want to move? If you want to sit somewhere else, get comfortable, do that. Pause this video, do that, come back, get some water. Okay, if you're back or you never left, hi. I want you to just think about something that you miss that you wish you could be doing again. Or think about a reoccurring daydream of you being like a pop star or something. I don't care. Or just like having friends too. Or like, there's imaginary conversations where you actually say the right thing. Or you say something insightful, profound, funny, etc. Maybe consider learning writing. I love the book Writing Down the Bones. That really helped me. What else? Like for me, I struggled to speak for so many years. It just did not make sense to me. I was like, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't want to just be saying the formulas. And now I feel like I speak as if I actually mean it, even if it's about the weather. And that's what turns small talk into something human because we're putting ourselves into the conversation. I can talk about the weather because I'm in my body and I can actually feel that it's hot today. I'm not just saying it because I think I should be saying it. And I'm actually listening to what the other person has to say and actually caring about their comfort and their health, because some people get heat stroke or they're going through menopause. Our bodies and our temperature is actually very important. So it's like understanding those things and realizing, yes, saying hi to your neighbor is important. Treating every person in front of you like they are made in the image of God, whether you are religious or not. I don't always go to church. I'm not necessarily a good Catholic. But I'm just sharing you the words that were said to me, and how I was raised was look at every single person in front of you. Like there is something divine in them, and their humanness, their imperfection is exactly how they were made to be. So why would you not accept them as they are? Be intelligent about it. You don't have to give yourself to them, but you don't have to judge them. You can have opinions about how close you want to be to them, but you don't have to spend so much time thinking about them and how much better you are than them, or like how they're so dumb or whatever. When they're in front of you, just say hi, listen, and when the time comes to say bye, and say, wow, thank you for a chance to relate to someone, even if you would never really be friends. Anyways, that's why I'm here. I just want to tell you that the little things matter, and it builds up, and try to have fun. You might lose money, you might never make it. But if you can get the process to be addicting, like be lazy, be messy, be inconsistent. But if it's fun and you keep coming back and eventually you want to be consistent, you'll do it. What's important is that you just expose yourself over and over again, even if it's just once every 5 years, once every month, one time for 30 seconds. Who the fuck cares? Because sometimes it's just a single moment and it gets you addicted. I'm so addicted to putting stuff out in the world and seeing what the fuck happens to it right now. I want to put captions on this, but practice acceptance, practice letting go. Your art is outside of you. Sometimes people need it, sometimes they don't, but what matters is that you needed it and you needed to make it. Don't worry about all the titles, like, oh, this is a industry standard film, or this is a fucking home video, this is a vlog. Who cares? Just tell your story, and you can always make something else later if you get the chance. Just accept what you've made for now. Stop saying, oh, I'm such a failure, like, I've never finished anything. Give yourself credit for even starting. And then if you're like, I'm such a failure, I never even tried, is there something you can do today that counts as trying? Or can you expand your definition of trying? Because maybe you've been watching your favorite films every month and you notice everything of the composition and the colors and the emotion and the acting. And what you are is not a videographer, but a director. And maybe early on you have to play all the roles, but eventually you can find a team. And then you can tell them what to do because you have a vision. And you want to see the whole set with the actors and the videographers and whatever. And you don't want to be around behind the camera the whole time because you want the big picture. I don't know, whatever. Or like you're writing the movie. I don't know, whatever it is. Read some novels, man. Expand your theory of mind. You need to experience what it feels to have a story arc. Because you're so scared of even starting because you can't, like, physically tolerate The ups and downs, that's the hero's journey. You don't know how to open yourself up by saying, I don't know, and creating space where a mentor or older figure can come in and say, hey, let me give you some wisdom, some life experience, so you can take the next step. Will you succeed? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Because at least you've started living. And if you complain all the time, I don't feel alive, I feel so dissociated, I feel so ashamed and stagnant and so scared, it's gonna be like this forever. Then please trust me when I say you already have so much because you have access to the internet. If you're watching this right now, you have access to the internet. And there's so many people who want you to succeed. I want you to succeed. But most importantly, I want you to give yourself a chance, to give yourself forgiveness, tenderness, acceptance, grace, and try to have a little faith. Make it so small. Like, just trick yourself. Like, figure out what you think is, like, easy, or what do you look down on? You're like, oh, I could do that. That's easy. But have you done it? And then just try. And if it's hard, you don't have to be like, oh, I'm so arrogant. Like, oh, I'm never going to do this again because, like, clearly I was wrong and I don't know what I'm doing. Or just laugh. Just be like, oh, bruh. Why is this at like you're like clay is so hard for me, and like making little clay figures, I'm like, like this is ass. But I'm leaving my like fingerprints all over it. But if you allow yourself to have fun as if you're a kid, just enjoying learning what the world feels like, smells like, sounds like, if you embrace curiosity and wonder and play, you will become a much attractive person. You will sleep better at night. You can wake up in the morning. And most importantly, you will feel that the people around you will sense a change in you. And it'll be easier to say hi to your neighbor. And you won't pressure yourself to have a full conversation, or if you have a conversation at all, because a hi and a smile and a looking at someone in the morning is already a full sentence and a full social interaction. Open yourself up. You are not a god. Who are you to say that that it wouldn't be worth it, or it's not worth the shot, or I'll try for 10 years and it still won't mean anything? Give yourself a chance. My attention span's so cooked. Watch a movie and scroll at the same time, and maybe a scene will catch your attention, and you'll remember what kind of romance you want to have in your life. Or go back to something nostalgic. Watch a Disney movie. Just do something that's familiar with you first, but different than what you did yesterday. Do something that you did 10 years ago. And remember all the dreams you once had. And who cares if you're behind, because the thing about this life is that unless you wake up tomorrow and you have to figure out what it is that you're going to do with yourself. Whether you care about society, norms, and constraints, or comfort, or if you would rather leave the rat race. But I would say try to open up and give yourself as many options as possible in case you change your mind. And what if one day you decide that you still wanted to do it? In that moment, you need to forgive yourself and move. When I say move, move. You already know what you have to do. Have a good day.